A-C-T.
I-O-N-O. Tommy. Gosh darn it. 4-2 last week, 18-6 the last 4 weeks. If you're playing 5 units a game, we had 1 10-unit game, you're up 95 units. The 6 losses, you're down 33 units. You're up 62 units in 4 weeks. And that's what I'm talking about. Flat bets will get you to that promised land, Tommy.
Captain is all jacked up, everybody. Welcome to Action Bets. Tommy D along with the captain. Like Captain said, rolling pretty good here. 18-6 the last 4 weeks here on Action Bets, guys. 4-2 last week. If you've been following us, we've been seeing the ball real well, and that's the NFL football, Captain. Week 10 behind us. We're going to take a look at Week 11 here on Action Bets. If you're new to the channel, hit that like, subscribe, and ring that bell. Captain, before we get into the picks this week, let's take a quick look, a recap of Week 10 in the NFL. Vikings, Bills, what a game. Nice call, Captain. The Vikings end up winning the game. Vikings 8-1. 8-1, Captain. Your thoughts about the Bills-Vikings game there?
Well, I could just tell you one thing. That Jefferson kid, he is just really, really freaking amazing. Unbelievable. They got a running game. They got a passing game. They got an okay defense. And you know what? They're 8-1, Tommy.
Well, Justin Jefferson is a monster, Captain. I'm with you there. And, I mean, Josh Allen with that play in the end zone. Did you see that coming? I mean, the safety would have been better. They fumble the ball. They get the touchdown. The Vikings pull it off. Kirk Cousins not on mainstream TV.
No, exactly. If he's not on prime TV, the kid's golden.
All right, let's go to the next topic. Packers beat Dallas in OT. How big is this for Green Bay? Does Green Bay have a hope still?
Well, you know what? It's funny because you're talking about Dallas being up 14 in the fourth quarter, and then Green Bay coming back, not on the arm of Rodgers, but on the ground. They ran right over Dallas, and you know what? I was shocked at the final of that game, Tommy.
And how about the one game we both we were 4-0 going into the afternoon game. The Raiders lose to the Colts. Are they done in Vegas? And hey, guys, you got to pay attention to the injury report. Taylor did come back. That was huge. Matt Ryan ends up playing. I don't know if I like that game as much, but are the Raiders done or what, Captain? I'm nervous.
No, like Derek Carr said, he was pointing his fingers not at anybody, but Hunter Renfrow and Waller, the tight end. These guys just signed big contracts. The team's on the downward slide. They say they're hurt. Put me on IR. I don't like what I'm seeing in Vegas. I do not like what I see in Vegas, Tom.
And the last one we'll talk about, Eagles lose to the Commanders. They go not undefeated anymore. That undefeated Dolphin team, pretty excited there. Larry Zonka, doing a tribute there.
Yeah.
But Philly's struggling versus the Commanders. What are your thoughts there?
How many turnovers can they have in a game? How many times can they turn the ball over? It wasn't, They'll get back on the track this week, and I think Philly does a good job. They got a pretty easy game this week.
I love it, Captain. Just a little recap of Week 10. Hey, everybody, throw your comments down there. All the usual guys, you know who you are. Daryl, D-Nice, Momo, our friend over in Ireland, Simon. Guys, stay with us. Throw us down there. Share us with your friends. Me and the captain here, we're red hot, guys. We like you guys throwing down and getting in the mix here.
Flat bets, guys. Flat bets.
The captain says flat bets. Speaking of flat bets, Captain, why don't you give us your first pick, Week 11. Let's keep it rolling. Come on, let's keep it going,
Well,
Captain.
like I said last week, I look at the lines, and I look at what line doesn't look right. And there's 2 games this week that the line just doesn't look right. The first one being Detroit going into the New York Giants. New York Giants is only a 3-point favorite in this game. I just don't see it. The worst defense in the league is with Detroit. The worst. Saquon got 150 last week. He's going to get 150 this week. This is an easy game. They win by double digits. Give me the Giants. We'll do a nickel on that. Go get your money, Tommy. -3.
Captain, I'm with you here. -3. I got him at -3. I love it. -3.5. I'm right there with you. The Lions defense just give up too many points. I think the Giants defense can hold the Lions a little more in check. And like you said, just give the ball to Barkley and let him run the ball.
The worst defense in the league is Detroit.
Yeah, hey, one of the worst for sure. I definitely agree with you. They gave up 39 and 27 last 3 games, the Lions. So I'm with you there, Captain. Captain, my first pick, I'm going to the Bills, -9, bounce back game here in Buffalo. Browns back-to-back games on the road, heading up to Buffalo. after getting beat down in Miami. I think this is a big bounce game back for Buffalo, but pay attention to the injury report, guys. We're shooting this on Wednesday. Josh Allen, if he plays, I love the Bills. Even if he doesn't play, I still love the Bills. Bills did lose 2 games in a row. They're back in Buffalo. They're going to be all amped up. I think it's a big game for Buffalo, -9, and there's a lot of competition in the AFC East now. You got the Jets, you got the Dolphins. I mean, it's not just a stroll in the park for the Bills, so they need this win, -9.
If the playoffs were right now, everybody in the East would be in.
Man, how about that? The Jets, the Dolphins, and the Bills. And the Patriots aren't even in.
And the Patriots would be in,
too.
the
Patriots are in, too?
They would be in if it was right now.
Wow, how about that? Well, hey, my pick is the Bills -9 in a bounce game back.
Okay.
But pay attention to that injury report, guys. If Allen's playing, I love it. If he's not, I'm still going to take the points. -9 versus a Browns team that just can't seem to get it going.
Well, Deshaun Watson, he just started practicing with the team. He's going to be back in a couple more weeks. But, they got to bide their time until he comes back.
Exactly, Captain. Who do you got to your second pick, Week 11 NFL?
It was the other game I was talking about that just didn't look right. You got Dallas going into Minnesota, favored by 1.5. It should be Minnesota favored by 3, 3.5, 4 in this game. Give me Minnesota. 8-1 at home, non-primetime game, and I want to tell you something. This is not going to be pretty for Dallas. I look for a blowout here too, Tommy. That's 2 right there. Give me Minnesota. We'll do that for a nickel, plus 1.5. I can't believe they're underdog at home.
Yeah, the Cowboy fans are not going to like it, but hey, you got to have an answer for Justin Jefferson. This guy, like I said, is a monster on the field. They did not have an answer for him, no matter what. Some of those catches he made out there were unbelievable, Captain. So the Vikings, one of the best wide receivers in the league, no doubt there. My next game is going to be the Saints -4 versus the Rams, Captain. I'm looking at this Rams. I went to the Rams game against the Panthers a couple weeks ago, and man, they've got no offense really, and now they just lost Cooper Kupp, guys. Stafford on the concussion protocol. I don't know if I love the Rams. I'm going to be going against the Rams until I see something different. -4. The Saints are getting healthy here. I love the offensive weapons. The Saints are, they played Pittsburgh pretty well last week at home. I'm going to say, New Orleans, let's go for it, baby. The Saints come marching home, -4 versus a Rams that just look helpless, Captain. I mean, they won the Super Bowl. They sold their soul, and now I don't know what. I think they might be done. I'm not sure.
Tommy, I've been against the Rams from the start. They average about 16 points a game with Stafford. Now without him, it's even more brutal. Now they lost Kupp. They have no running game. At least their defense is good.
Yeah, Captain, you might be right on there. The under 39 points if you wanted to take a look at the under. But I'm going to go Saints -4 here as my second pick. Captain, let's get to your last and final pick here, Week 11 NFL. Let's do it.
Well, I always, when you have an in-conference game, you're getting points at home. You got a divisional game, getting points at home from a rival in your own thing. I'm going with it. Casey's coming in to L.A. to play the Chargers. Chargers are getting 6.5 points. And religiously, anytime Denver plays Oakland, KC plays the Chargers, it's always a 3-point game. And it's on Sunday night. It's going to be the only game in town. The sharp money's going to be on L.A. And you know what? They got Hardaway's out, Juju Smith-Schuster's out, Chargers got Keenan out and Mike Williams out. So, I think the Chargers hang tough. The KC Chiefs, I think they're like 27th against the run. They give up 149 a game. So they'll keep it on the ground, keep it a low-scoring game here if they can. Keep the ball away from Mahomes, and I think the Chargers are a good play at 6.5. We'll do that for a nickel, Tommy. We're just trying to get flat bets in here.
All right, Captain.
Who's your third?
My last and final pick. I'm looking at the over on the Bears versus the Falcons here. Justin Fields just really coming alive for the Bears. I mean, finding a way to score if it's either on the ground or in the air. This guy is a monster. Chicago's put up over 50 points in the last 3 games. Chicago gave up 30 points, 32, and 29 points last 3 games. They got no defense. They got the offense. I see this being a bloodbath in Atlanta. Bears versus the Falcons, over 50, Captain. I don't love either of these teams, but Justin Fields is truly coming together a little bit in Chicago, finding a way to get in the end zone and keep the Bears competitive.
Well, I don't know what to say about Chicago. I've been against them the whole year. But ever since they made that trade where Raquan went to Raquan got traded, and then Robert Quinn got traded. They don't have any defense, but boy, their offense is sure clicking on all gears right now. I do like the over in that game. I think the Bears got a brutal defense also. And you know what? This could be a way over game, Tommy.
Yeah, Captain. What a week we got ahead of us. Week 11. I kind of like the slate this week. I saw a couple other games, so I think you got a shot. But guys, throw down in the comments who you like this week. Some of you guys crushing out of the park. Nice job, Daryl. We just going to keep it going here on Action Bets. Captain, anything you want to say? Also, if you're new, make sure you hit that like, subscribe,
ding,
ring that bell. We're here at the Paradise Lounge, out on the patio, just enjoying the beautiful weather here in San Diego.
It is perfect out here. So I want to tell you, flat bets, guys, ACT,
ION.
Action Bets. We'll see you next week. Thanks for coming by.
Cheers.